Hi, I'm Bryan Cranston, and I want to show you my brand new, gorgeous, eco-friendly green home. Well, I can't yet because it's not built. First, we have to knock this thing down and then put it up. I want to show you how we're going to do that. Come on. This house was first constructed in the 1940s. The U.S. Army used it to train their troops going over to Europe. We now affectionately call it the Love Shack because it is very problematic. It has single pane windows, there are gaps in the doors, letting in cold air when it's cold outside, letting out the coolness when it's hot. It's not even built on a proper foundation. It's built right on sand. And whenever it starts to list a little too much, they just shove another 2x4 underneath. It's really inefficient. Now you may ask, why did I buy this home if I didn't like it very much? Well, there's one really good reason why I bought this home here, and it's not for the home, it's for this. That's the Pacific Ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? I love coming out here, it's very relaxing, and it's really a beautiful place to be, but in order to promote the philosophy of green living and green lifestyle, I want to build my own nice, beautiful home. And I want to show the world that you don't need to compromise when you're building a green home. You can still have nice amenities to it. So we're going to have things like radiant heat in the floors, actual water that pumps through the floors, and that's your heating. There's no more blowers going in. Out here on the beach, we're not going to have air conditioning, so we're going to save a lot of energy on that. We're also going to have ceiling fans. Ceiling fans helps to circulate the air. We're going to have double, maybe sometimes even triple pane windows to keep the insulation great. All other kinds of things we're going to do as well. For instance, like in the concrete, we're going to mix in fly ash. Fly ash is a product, a byproduct of coal plants that they don't know what to do with. So we're going to mix that in with the concrete to make our flooring. It's really efficient, it's very green. Let's see this whole thing first being demolished and then built up in the green way. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? I think so too.
All right. So we threw together a few boards that we're not going to spend too much.
Bryan and his team of contractors and architects have been designing his new green beach home that is intended to meet the LEED's Platinum certification. Developed by the U.S. Green Building Council, LEED, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is a worldwide recognized green building certification system, providing verification that a building is designed and built that improves performance in various areas, such as water efficiency, energy savings, CO2 emissions reduction, improved indoor environmental quality, and stewardship of resources and sensitivity to their impacts.
I've been a proponent of environmental issues and recycling for a long, long time. So what I really wanted to do is to be able to show people around the world how you can live wonderfully and yet be friendly to the environment. And so that was the idea, and then it mushroomed from there.
Several months later, after a fun repaint job, and when the necessary permits had been secured, we returned to the site.
Well, today's the big day. It's demolition day here at my house. As you can see, we have equipment out ready to take down this old energy-wasting house and build a new one. But before we do that, we had Habitat for Humanity come in and pick through everything and anything that they can use to donate. Not only that, after they left, I asked my neighbors on the street and other communities close by to come in themselves and take whatever they wanted, from hooks, knobs, carpeting, furniture, anything. So we diminished the amount of things that are going to go to the waste dump. And that's a very green aspect to this. Now, once the dumpster gets here, we go through another phase of it. Harrison and Company will come in with the dumpster, we'll put this whole house in it. And at their services, they actually filter through and take out what they can use again. So it's a very green process. Very, very little will actually end up in the landfill. So we're very excited about that. I also saved an art project that was done many, many years ago that sort of represented the house from an artistic standpoint. and we actually cut it out of the wall. And I'm going to save that and remount it as a partition somewhere in the house or outside of the house. Something. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but the whole process, the whole idea of reusing, not only for materials in building houses, but also for art. Why not? And so, let's get started. Okay, everything's in place, so what say we get going, huh? Will, let her rip! Oh, wow. Wow. When I did this as a kid, I got into a lot of trouble. But now, it's just a lot of fun. It's the wrong house! It's the wrong house! It's not bad. He did about half the house, but he did it in about 2/3 time too long. So I'm gonna have to hop in and show him a little bit about how to do this. I've never done this before, but I played a contractor in television before, so I'm sure it's nothing to it. So let's go. Yeah! How about that? No one's messing with me now!